Thanks for joining me again for another Pixie Talks review vlog.
Pixie Talks, reviews and vlogs at Pixie Talks.
This week is all kinds of crazy. Ever since I saw the first leaked trailer for the new Noah film, I was pumped about it, so I've been excited to make a video about it for a while now. Now, I'm going to avoid including spoilers as much as I possibly can, but some things just cannot be discussed without some slight spoilers, so this video comes with a very minor spoiler warning. Alrighty, let's go!
Sing louder. Let this place erupt with praise. Can you hear it? The sound of heaven touching earth.
So this film has been getting rave reviews, and it's honestly not hard to see why. It's a phenomenal piece of artistic and heartfelt filmmaking, and it's also incredibly well acted. So, know that I feel really weird when I say that I'm not actually sure how much I liked it. It certainly was not the film I was expecting, that's for sure. You should, of course, be somewhat familiar with the story. God tells Noah in a vision his plans to destroy the earth via flood due to the wicked corruption of humanity, and tasks Noah with building an ark to save the animals of the planet and his family and begin anew. Now, if you are a stickler for biblical accuracy, this is not the film for you. They were pretty darn loose with their interpretation, so let's get that clear right away. There's an inclusion of some beings which appear to be loosely based on the Nephilim, which, to avoid spoiling things for you, I am not going to talk very much about. But it is suffice enough to say that they are not present in the biblical story. I didn't like them very much at first, but actually they were totally awesome and became one of my favorite aspects of the whole film. The biggest issues that Christian audiences will have, however, is more to do with character interpretation. The film paints Noah in a pretty negative light at some times. To say that he's conflicted would be a massive understatement. You could argue the film comes off very anti-faith in some places, as Noah's darkest struggles are painted as a direct result of his blind following of what he thinks God's will is. Although, it's just as possible to interpret his struggles as a human weakness and misinterpretation. In the end, I felt it left the issue a little too ambiguous. Does it suggest that Noah in fact saved humanity himself in spite of a merciless God who commanded our execution? Or did Noah simply make the correct choice that God knew he would make all along? It's up to interpretation and will leave Christian audiences at least rather divided in how they view the film. Secular audiences may not have the same misgivings about the religious aspects of the film, but even from a critical standpoint, I will say that Noah's darkest and most disturbed segment of the film dragged on for far too long. The tension built up but didn't have any place to go, and this is one area where I feel the storytelling could have been cleaned up a bit. However, the acting was absolutely stellar in all aspects. Every single actor in this film delivered jaw-droppingly amazing performances, and I can't say how much I loved watching each and every one of them. Russell Crowe and Anthony Hawkins, of course, are incredible, and Emma Watson performed absolutely beautifully. She blew me away with how much passion and heart she imbued her role with. Now, this is certainly not the most sanitized version of the Noah's Ark story out there. When I was in the movie theater, there were some parents with some very young kids with them, and during the movie, some of those kids were not very happy. This is not a kids' movie. It's a pretty dark and sometimes outright disturbing story, and this movie interprets it accordingly.
It's like, Daddy, what are you doing? I'm painting Noah's Ark on your wall, sweetheart. My favorite story. You know where God sends a worldwide flood to kill every living thing? Yeah, I mean that.
There are other, more lighthearted adaptations that are more suited for children.
Hurry! Hurry! Oh. 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 Oh, come on.
Altogether, this film did something really breathtaking with the source material. Like I said, it's not the most biblically accurate, but it is a heart-wrenching film depicting the struggle between extreme, unrelenting justice and mercy and redemption. It delves into the depths of human depravity, and it posits the question, is humanity worth saving? And although the film may have its issues, it all circles back to hope in the end.
All of heaven roars your name, sing louder. Let this place erupt with praise. Can you hear it? The sound of heaven touching.
And that's it for my review of Noah. Wasn't there a different Noah movie I've been itching to see too? Oh yeah, Noah's Ark, The New Beginnings, starring Jason Mewes. It's a darn shame that that movie seems to be stuck in production limbo, never to see the light of day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe for more, and you can add me on Facebook and Twitter for all my other stuff. Bye!
The sound of heaven touching earth, our Father.
All who enter these portals pass through time.